Right, as you can see, I'm in my greenhouse today, and we've got a few things growing down here. Rocket and lettuce. There's lots of things going on. The seeds drying still. I think they're dry. Just need to put them in an envelope. These are my celery. That are coming on lovely. I will transplant them. I'm just waiting for a few more leaves to get on. These are the pears that, if you remember, germinated in the fridge. And it's taken from, I potted them on back on the 20th of Feb, and I've just bought them. They've been up in the airing cupboard for a bit, just to give them a head start. Now, as you can see, this apple seed I've only just potted up today, because it wasn't strong enough to be, but you can see how well the earlier apple seed is doing. We've got two lovely leaves now, and I will take a picture ready for my next apple tree following blog. Now we've got all sorts under here. Hopefully things will be slowly coming. Can't see the label at the moment. And I didn't label this one either, after saying I would always label things to know what I've got. I have to put you down in a minute, I think. Got some rhubarb seeds here. They're my 3 squash seeds from Lorraine. Not doing much. This is yellow at the back, which is a lovely wild flower for the bees and butterflies. My 3 asparagus, doing really well there. Sunflower not really doing anything at the moment, and an aubergine as well, not doing much. Now this is, and I've lost the label for this. No, I haven't. It's hiding. This is Priscilla, another lovely wild flower, which is doing great. We have a few more artichokes coming up. I think we've got one there, and we have started to get 1 or 2 of the aubergines that I sowed ages ago coming up. My onions are at the back, but nothing seems to be happening with them. Some thyme coming. Do plan to put another shelf in here. Then I can put some other things higher up. This, unfortunately, was a poinsettia I was given by my mother, and I brought it out here when it finished flowering, and I think I'm going to put it lower down on the ground. Actually, this is my old last year's chilli plant, and if you look very carefully, I think I've got a green shoot on it, but I still also might move it downstairs. Got a lot of mould on my compost for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. Now I moved these are Annick's chilli peppers that she gave me, and I put them up in my airing cupboard for a bit. And as you can see, we've got 1 or 2 seeds coming. We've got 2 cannellonia flowers coming up there. We've got 1 black poppy coming up there. is also another chilli that I might take up to the airing cupboard and just see if I can give it a quick read to come to life. Doesn't look like my dwarf beans are doing much at all there, unfortunately. An aster, a lovely aster, one or two aster seeds coming up there. Got a cabbage from last year that I sowed. That seems to be doing well. Got 2 roses that I planted. Just did a root cutting. Now done a stem cutting, sorry. And I can't remember what's in the back one. And I can't remember what's in the back of the other one. Carnations apparently are meant to be in that one. Need to water some of my lettuce. It's starting to die. I think it's just the heat in the greenhouse, so I might move it into the bed shortly. And I don't think I've got even any chilies coming here yet. Not sure why. Take that out in case it's stopping it, and just put that there. Oh no, we have got one. We have got one little seed that's just started to come, so that's good. So that gives you a bit of an update of what's going on in my greenhouse. Here's some more tomatoes I've sown. These ones are money maker, so we'll see if they'll come to anything. And that's about it all in here. I'm gonna probably have a change around in here and move some things down, like the bigger pots down, so they can be underneath, so I've got more room for all the other seeds I need to start sowing. I'm not planning to do tomatoes in here, but you have to do them in little pots first. I've never known anyone just sort of put a seed directly into the soil and that, so you've got to do them in little pots. So that's where we are today, of what is going on in the greenhouse. So I'll take you outside for a minute. Just leave that open a little bit. Now this is the cold frame. I don't normally do leaf cuttings or try to root things from leaves. Someone gave me some rhododendron leaves, and so far that is all that I've managed to do. It won't come out the soil, so it must have rooted, but we'll just see what happens with it. And I might also put some of my other seeds in here as well and just tidy it up a bit. Haven't grown anything yet in my got my canes ready for my peas or runner beans. They're my broad beans, doing really well. Some beetroot. That was in the bottom of this bed here. Yeah, I've got some sweet peas in the bottom of that one, and in there is some supermarket potatoes that just went to shoot. And this is my asparagus that I showed you a couple of weeks ago, and here is my rhubarb. Left it last year because it's just a crown, so this year I should be able to eat some of the rhubarb. And I still need another 3, if not 4 more raised beds, because I'm not sure where everything's going to go otherwise. Round here is the rest of my compost bins. The sun comes in a little bit, so it should help cook it a bit. And I've got 2 here. Now most of these plants, I've got my strawberries there. I've just made a new little planter there. Got strawberries there. Now all these plants in the pots came from Muttley's in Swaffham. I think I've got 3 little pots already done up for £15 or £5 each. Daffodils I planted last autumn, so they're coming along nicely. Got another plant, I'm not sure what it is, and hopefully I've got some comfrey in here. But the other night something knocked my pot over, so I've had to put it all back, but these new shoots coming there a bit of luck, so I should have some comfrey there. So that's looking good. Got a wood pigeon walking over my lovely perennial bed I did the other day. And that's where we're up to at the moment. Did the fruit trees the other day with you. I've got the plum that I think is dead, and I believe the pear might be dead, which are just those 2 there, because you can't see any buds. We accidentally left the cushion out the other day, hence it's drying. And this is Soft Fruit City. I'm hoping my clematis that I used to have by the back door will shoot up, and then I've got some lovely purple flowers. The clematis is a purple one, so hopefully that will take root. My Cape gooseberry looks like it's dying, but hopefully not. Because the root's too big for the greenhouse, and I should just put it in a pot and just have it standing nearby. Planted a few black currant bush. This is my gooseberry, and it should have black currants on as well. And we've got a few raspberry canes growing there, which are looking good. And the 2 ends are meant to be grape. But I'm not sure if they're going to bounce back to life. I sold them as gooseberries, but when I had a look at the thing, it said they were grapes. So we'll just have to wait and see if they come back to life. Can't see anything as such on them at the moment, so I might have to move them along to the more sunnier bit of the plot, where they get a bit more sun. But we'll see what happens. Can't really see any buds forming as such, but we'll see what happens. Thank you for sharing with me, and thank you for looking around the garden with me, and I'll get back to you later.